Kaya ikaw, kung ikaw nasa anong stage ka ng buhay mo na finances mo, let me tell you this, creating new habits for yourself is an integral part for your success. What separates yung mga rich people and unsuccessful people? Rich people, once they made a mistake, they write it down and tell themselves, hindi ko na ulitin itong pagkakamali na ito.
Videos that will make you wealthy and debt-free.
I wanna be rich. Next naman, alam nyo ba yung kantang yan? Alam mo naman, lahat tayo gusto natin umunlad at yumaman. The question is, ano ba ang sikreto at habits ng mga wealthy people kung bakit sila yung yumayaman? If you are interested, you are in for a treat. Hi there, this is Chinkitan, your pambansang wealth coach. Maraming salamat again sa session natin na ito, and thank you very much for subscribing in this channel. Okay, para sa araw na ito, pag-uusapan po natin is we want to live the lifestyle of the rich. Bakit po? Because we want to be free from financial worries and stress. Do you agree? Siyempre naman, lahat po tayo gusto natin talaga makalaya, no? Pero iting tanong ano ba talagang sikreto kung bakit ba talaga yung mga mayaman, lalong yung mayaman? Because this is one thing that I've realized. Because rich people develop rich financial habits. Na-realize ko, no? Especially in my years of doing this and teaching other people. Yung quote ni Ralph Waldo Emerson that really caught my attention. Ang sinabi, you sow a thought, you reap an act. You sow an act, it becomes your habit. You sow your habit, it becomes your character. And when you sow your character, it becomes your destiny. So it all starts with your way of thinking. Your way of thinking will dictate your way of doing. Your way of doing will dictate also your way of living, and it will also affect yung results mo. So right now, sa episode natin, we're going to talk about the 7 common habits of the rich people and how you can use them to make yourself richer. So handa na kayo? Get a piece of paper and a pen. Umpisa na po natin. Ito yung na-realize ko. Rich people are focused on long-term goals. Ang mga mayayaman mag-isip, hindi po nag-iisip lang ng short-term. They always think not about today, but they always think about the future. Unfortunately, unsuccessful people ang iniisip lang, ano kakainin ko ngayon, ano bibiling ko bukas, di ba? Napaka-short-term thinking. Pero ang mga long-term thinker talaga, yung mga successful, ano yung pwede kong gawin para pagdating ng panahon, gumanda ang buhay ko, gumanda ang buhay ng mga anak ko. They keep the eye on their prize. At the same time, kung may ma-experience sila mga trials and challenges, alam nila short-term lang to. Diba? Short term lang. And they always have the plan for their future. At the same time, they are determined and they are willing to do whatever it takes. Alam mo, yun din ang parang na-realize ko. When I was age 12, no, unconsciously, I was already a long-term thinker. Bakit? Kasi alam ko mahirap ang buhay noon, kapos kami. Pero I asked myself, how do I see myself 10, 20 years from now? That's the reason why ang vision ko, I want to become a millionaire before I reach the age of 35 years old. So yun po, nagkaroon na ako ng vision ng long term. Kaya nga, I did not wait until such time I was 35. I was at age 12, no? I started already to be in sales because of my long-term thinking. So my question to you, ikaw ba isang short-term thinker or isang long-term thinker? So that's number 1. Number 2, itong habit, 7 habit, no? Again, of a highly successful and wealthy people. Ang habit ng mga rich people is they always build a roadmap and they also get help. Ang kagandahan po ng roadmap, para kang may plano meron ka bang susundan na direksyon, susundan na plano. In other words, they know where they're going and they know how to get there. Ang pinakamasakit niyan, ito lang reality tayo. Real talk. Ang pinakamasakit na mangyari, number 1, hindi mo alam kung saan ka papunta at hindi mo pa alam kung paano ka makapunta. Oo, hindi mo alam. Ang sikreto, ano ba yung plano mo, paano ba yumaman? Talagang kahit na di ba, pumunta ka sa isang lugar, lost ka, di ba? You don't speak their language. Punta ka ng Korea, punta ka ng Japan, they don't hardly speak English. Wala, lost ka talaga. Kahit nandun ka, hindi ka mag-e-enjoy. Kaya nga, I just want to challenge you, may roadmap ka na ba? Kung wala kang roadmap, gumawa ka na ng roadmap. Magpatulong ka na. And then, ito lang, not only that, pinaka-best part niya, no? Just talking about travel. Mas maganda na rin, pag pumunta ka sa isang foreign place, di ba? Kahit na may roadmap ka, mas maganda, kumuha ka na rin ng tour guide. Kumuha ka na rin ng interpreter. Bakit po? To help you to navigate para hindi ka na maghanap, di ba? Hindi mo na parang sign language lang ba kayo? And likewise with finances. Mas maganda, magpaturo ka na, may roadmap ka na sa mga taong magagaling sa pera, at the same time, paturo ka na rin. Humingi ka rin ng tulong paano makamit yun. That's one thing I've noticed. Hindi sila nahihiyang magtanong. Let's go to the third habit. Ang third habit po ng mga rich people is this. They are learners from their experiences and mistakes. Grabe. Ito lang, lahat po tayo nagkakamali. Pero what separates yung mga rich people and unsuccessful people? Rich people, once they made a mistake, they write it down and they tell themselves, hindi ko na ulitin itong pagkakamali na ito. Once they tried the business, it was a complete failure. Susulat na nila yung mga things that I should not be doing. And likewise, that's what I've observed personally from me. Yan din yung ginawa ko. Nung pumasok ako sa isang negosyo, imbis na kumita ako, nalugi ako. Kaya nga doon pumasok yung idea, never get into something that you do not understand, no matter how profitable it may be. Because I lost money there and I don't want you to lose money. Kaya every time, pag ikaw ay nagkakamali, huwag kang sabihin mo, ay, nalugi ako, nasayang na ako. Alam mo, mas malulugi ka pag hindi ka natuto. Kaya gusto kong isulat mo kung ano man pagkakamali mo at huwag mo nang ulitin. That's habit number 3 of the rich. Let's go to habit number 4. One thing I observe again from rich people is rich people take responsibility for their money. Yun nga yung na-observe ko talaga eh. Bago sila gumastos ng pera, nag-iisip talaga sila na maraming beses ang mga way of thinking nila, number 1, is this a need or a want? Kailangan ko pa ito, kagustuhan ko to. Number 2, is this an asset or a liability? When you say asset, kikita ba to or ito ay walang halaga? Number 3, ito ba'y makakatulong sa akin sa financial future ko? Diba? So in other words, these 3 questions, no? These 3 simple questions of the rich will help you to process already, should I buy this or not? Diba? Kaya nga importante, no? Kailangan po maging responsible po tayo sa ating finances, sa ating paggastos. At the same time, taking responsibility, ang napapansin ko, they don't blame other people because na hindi sila naging successful. They don't blame other people dahil hindi nila kinikita yung ano. I don't know. May kakilala ba kayo unsuccessful people? They blame other people. They blame the government. They blame everyone except themselves. Rich people understand that they are responsible for everything that they experience in life, especially when it comes to money. Kaya nga tanungin kita, gusto mo bang yumaman? Kung sinabi mong gusto mong yumaman, ito lang encouragement ko sa iyo. Stop blaming others and start taking responsibility of your finance today. Let's go to the 5th habit of the rich. Pito to. Rich people develop the habit of patience. Yes! Nako. Kung gusto mong yumaman, humanap ka ng mayaman. Hindi. Kung gusto mong yumaman, kailangan matuto kang maghintay. That's one major difference of the rich people and unsuccessful people. Unsuccessful people are always in a rush. They want to get rich quick. Kasi rich people know that life is a marathon. It's not a sprint. If you want to become successful, again, think long term, take small steps, baby step. You cannot expect that you'll become rich overnight. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, it takes hard work, dedication, sacrifice, discipline, persistence, di ba? Never giving up in order for you to become successful. Kaya napaka-importanteng character trait yan, no, ng isang tao na kung gusto mo talagang yumaman specifically, kailangan maging patient ka, especially when it comes to investing. Kaya nga sinabi nga ni Warren Buffett, no? Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investor. Investment is transferring of the wealth from the impatient to the patient. Ang pagsalin po ng yaman ay nanggagaling daw sa mga hindi makapaghintay, sa mga taong naghihintay. Kaya lalo na kung kayo ay naka-invest ngayon sa crypto at sa stocks, bagsak po siya. Ako, be patient. Oo. Aangat din yan. Maniwala ka. Mabubuhay din yan. Magkakaroon din ng recovery yan. Let's go to number 6 habit of the rich people. Rich people make decisions based on logics, not emotions. In a world of emotions, ay ito lang, talagang we are emotional beings talaga. So, if you make decision based on emotions, this is what I've realized when it comes to finances. 90% of the decision that you and I are going to make is going to be a wrong one and we are going to regret it for the rest of our lives. Mabilis tayo matukso. Ano yung parang nakikita po natin na inggit na tayo sa ibang tao. So, gusto natin yung latest and greatest. So, ano nangyayari po? We make bad decision based on emotions. Kaya nga, alam mo nangyayari, lalo pa tayong nahihirapan sa ating finances. Kaya nga ito yung suggestion ko. Guys, kung gusto mo lang yumaman, you must learn how to master and control your emotions and make decision based on logic. O like for example, pagdating sa pagkain, ito, masarap to, gusto kong subukan yan. Nako, grabe yan, kung nakain ko yan, napakasarap, ang saya-saya ko. Tanungin mo yung sarili mo, kaya ba ng budget mo? Yan ang tanong mo. Kung hindi kaya ng budget mo, wag muna. Pag-ipunan mo muna. Pag sinabi ng emotions mo, ay naku, ganda, bagong iPhone 14. Diba? Nako, super ganda ng camera and everything, video. Tanungin mo yung bank account mo, tanungin yung savings mo, may pera ka ba? Uutangin mo yan. Pag sinabi ng logic mo, ay naku, uutangin mo, wala kang pera, wag muna. Bakit? Aanhin mo ang magandang mong iPhone kung wala ka namang ipon. Tama? So, huwag kang papatalo sa emotions. Make decisions based on logic. Ito ang magpapayaman sa iyo. The last habit of a rich person is this. Rich people have a bigger commitment for growth. This separates rich people from unsuccessful people. Kasi rich people are willing to learn. They're willing to make sacrifices. They're willing to work hard. They're willing to do whatever it takes to grow their income. The bigger the vision, the bigger the future. They know that they have to do whatever it takes for them to get there. Kaya focus sila on how can I grow myself? How can I grow my business? How can I grow my money? How can I invest more? They are not satisfied with status quo. Hindi lang pwede yung just enough. Hindi lang pwede yung pwede na yan. They strive for more. That's the reason why there are so many people in our society are not committed to growth. That's the reason why don't ever wonder kung bakit hindi ka pa maunlad ngayon. Ang tanong ko po sa inyo ngayon is, are you committed to grow? Grow yourself mentally, emotionally, and even financially. Kasi I do believe if you grow yourself mentally and emotionally, the finances will follow. Because everything that happens on the outside must first happen from the inside.